The O.J. Simpson case, often referred to as the trial of the century, is one of the most famous criminal cases in American history. It involved the brutal murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ronald Goldman and the subsequent trial of O.J. Simpson, a former NFL star and actor. The case captivated the nation, highlighting issues of race, celebrity, and the criminal justice system. Orenthal James, O.J. Simpson, known as the Juice, was a beloved sports figure who gained fame as a running back for the Buffalo Bills and later as an actor and television personality. He was married to Nicole Brown Simpson from 1985 to 1992, but their marriage was troubled, with numerous incidents of domestic violence. The couple eventually divorced, but the tension between them persisted. On the night of June 12, 1994, Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman were found brutally murdered outside Nicole's condominium at 875 South Bundy Drive in the Brentwood neighborhood of Los Angeles. Nicole had been stabbed multiple times in the head and neck, nearly decapitating her, while Ronald Goldman, who had come to return a pair of glasses to Nicole, was also stabbed to death. The crime scene was horrific, with blood everywhere, indicating a violent struggle. Investigators quickly focused on O.J. Simpson as a prime suspect due to his history of domestic abuse and the tumultuous relationship he had with Nicole. On June 17, 1994, after being formally charged with the murders, O.J. Simpson was scheduled to turn himself in to the police. Instead, he led police on a slow-speed chase in a white Ford Bronco driven by his friend Al Cowlings. The chase, which was broadcast live on national television, captivated millions of viewers. During the chase, Simpson was in the back seat, holding a gun to his head, threatening to kill himself. After hours of negotiation, Simpson finally surrendered at his home in Brentwood. The trial of O.J. Simpson began on January 24, 1995, and quickly became a media spectacle. It was broadcast live, with millions tuning in daily to follow the proceedings. The prosecution, led by Marcia Clark and Christopher Darden, presented a strong case against Simpson, including physical evidence such as DNA samples that linked him to the crime scene, a blood-stained glove found at his house, and a history of domestic violence. However, the defense team, known as the Dream Team, and led by Johnny Cochran, Robert Shapiro, and F. Lee Bailey, countered with an aggressive strategy. They argued that Simpson was the victim of a racist conspiracy by the Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD. They questioned the integrity of the evidence, particularly the bloody glove, famously coining the phrase, "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit," when the glove appeared too small for Simpson's hand during a courtroom demonstration. The trial also brought issues of race to the forefront. Cochran argued that Simpson, a black man, was being framed by racist police officers, a claim that resonated with many African Americans, especially given the history of racial tensions between the black community and the LAPD. On October 3, 1995, after 252 days of testimony and just 4 hours of deliberation, the jury delivered its verdict. O.J. Simpson was found not guilty of the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. The verdict shocked the nation, with reactions sharply divided along racial lines. Many African Americans celebrated the acquittal as a victory against a historically biased legal system, while many white Americans, including the families of the victims, were outraged and convinced of Simpson's guilt. Despite his acquittal in the criminal trial, O.J. Simpson faced a civil trial brought by the families of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. In 1997, a civil jury found Simpson liable for the wrongful deaths of Nicole and Ron, awarding the families $33.5 million in damages. However, much of this judgment went unpaid. Simpson's life continued to spiral downward after the trials. In 2007, he was arrested in Las Vegas for armed robbery and kidnapping after attempting to recover sports memorabilia that he claimed was stolen from him. In 2008, he was convicted and sentenced to 33 years in prison, with the possibility of parole after 9 years. Simpson was granted parole and released in 2017. The O.J. Simpson case had a profound impact on American culture and the legal system. It exposed deep racial divides in the country and led to debates about the influence of wealth and celebrity in the justice system. The case also marked the beginning of the 24-hour news cycle and reality TV-style coverage of legal proceedings, setting the stage for future high-profile trials. The case remains a topic of fascination with numerous books, documentaries, and dramatizations exploring the events and their significance. O.J. Simpson, once a beloved figure, became one of the most controversial individuals in modern history, forever linked to one of the most infamous murder cases of the 20th century. Subscribe to Horror of History for more horror and true crime documentary. Thanks for watching.